Batman. But that's not good enough for Kennel. Black actors have to play bad guys in order for him to enjoy the film. Black people...
I was in a club, they see me in a pub anyway. She saw me like a beacon, brighter than a light, and she was tweaking, running through the streets want me.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy King JWIGGS here today, and I'm back with another video. Today I'll be reacting to a man complains about the new Batman movie having too much black people in it. Now I am here to secure our dignity and pride in our color and find out what is the issue that I need to find out right now. I'm so confused. So let's get right into it and see what's going on here, because I am so confused on what this guy's
Zoe Kravitz is Catwoman. I didn't know how.
Okay, I'm gonna turn. Okay.
How I'd think about her. I really didn't. I'm not a huge.
Start it over.
Zoe Kravitz is Catwoman. I didn't know how I'd think about her. I really didn't. I'm not a huge.
Catwoman.
I don't like race swapping at all for any reason whatsoever.
You don't like race swapping?
Jeffrey Wright didn't blow me away. I think it was fine as Commissioner Gordon. Again, don't race swap characters.
The new Batman movie is out, and this dude's terrible take on
this guy is really mad. Like, what the heck, man? This lady, I am not concerned about you. I do like your outfit and your hair. Keep at it. Let's get right into this.
Play the whole thing, but here are a few excerpts.
There were only a couple good people in this movie. You had Bruce Wayne, Batman, and you had Alfred. Those are the only two good white people.
Whoa. Those are the only good two what people? Dude, what is wrong with you? Like, you don't understand how hard it is for people of color to even make it this far. Like, you're really just making your people look bad, like, honestly.
The rest of the three other major players that I would consider like overall like moral good people were, you had Jim Gordon, who's black in this, you had Catwoman, who's not white in this, and then you had the mayor, who's a black woman. Again,
Commissioner Gordon's black, Catwoman's not white, and the mayor's black. So what's wrong with that? What is the big deal? Like, I don't get it. Why are you mad, bro? Like, you do realize that people of color don't get to see their color for years. Imagine growing up and all you see are people that you look up to, but they're always not what you look like. Now you tell me what that can do to your mind and how that can affect what you like and what you think may seem better than some other things. You figure out what that means. Especially Disney Channel back then as kids, do you know what that doing to kids? Or the doll the doll experiment. The little girls picking the colored doll, which doll they liked, and they always picked which one they always picked. And this is what we needed, a big change. We needed more color people to be in the acting. We need people like Idris Elba, Kevin Hart, all of them. We got these new actors. I guess this guy from this other place that's doing Commissioner Gordon and the Mirror. I have not seen the movie yet, so I'm glad he hasn't spoiled anything. He's just talking about actors and their colors, but this is like, dude, I don't think you, okay, if you're upset about the color swap of a character, right? Like, you gotta understand that, dude. You know how much there was a Green Lantern, and they always chose the white one priority. Like, bro.
Very much
you
on
can't
the
do
nose
that,
for
bro.
current day Hollywood. Did not like that.
Let us get some light too, okay? You can't have everything, man. Jeez.
In this, and then you had the mayor, who's a black woman. Again, very much on the nose for current day Hollywood. Did not like that.
So he used a term I missed it again.
Very much on the nose for current day Hollywood.
Current day Hollywood. Current day Hollywood. If this is actually a real thing, thank you, current day Hollywood, for even doing this, because I know the old day Hollywood, which it seems like this guy glorifies, is just majority of a specific people, and you know every other people is just not as highly valued, which I guess is perfectly fine with this guy. Oh, you did not see that. With this guy, that's undermining, I mean lowering the value of other certain people is just okay to this guy, you know, like, oh, you should only see. But I don't know, this guy's just so strange.
Did not like that. Took a little bit off the score for me, to be honest.
As you'd imagine, Kinnell's commentary is not one that you would expect.
I like your outfit, and your hair is really nice too, you know. Let's just move on and see. I think she's done.
Once Kinnell realized that he was getting dragged for his post, as many were calling it bigoted and racist, he released this 11-minute response.
So the thing is about this being racist or bigoted. Racist, honestly, I'm not gonna get into that.
That seemed not to clarify much, as it did confirm things. Here are a few excerpts.
So obviously, there are a couple people out there that have a little bit of a problem with things that I said in my review. What am I going to do? How will I ever recover from this?
Wait, this is him responding to the hate?
And so obviously what I'm talking about in this was a section where I talked about identity politics in this movie. No mention of the fact that I liked the movie. No mention of the fact that I gave it an 8 out of a 10. No mention of the fact that I said I thought it was really good. Just, well, he didn't like the fact that there were more good black people than good white people.
It seems Kinnell wants kudos for liking the movie and making other comments about it. Yeah. Well,
I'm not gonna lie. If you really think about this, though, this is a very weird, strange, like, I'm getting a little bit chills. It's the fact that how weird this conversation is just making me very uncomfortable. Like, what the heck are you talking about, dude? I mean, like, you don't ever see me, yeah. It's just a weird conversation, bro.
That's not usually how it works when you make something that people call a racist remark about a comic book movie. Most folks will focus on the racism. But back to Kinnell.
And anyone.
Oh, yeah. Also, bro, if you're like a big Batman fan, this is like a whole nother universe, dude. Universe 208. Like, is this black? There's a black Gordon, and there's a black Mirror. Like, maybe in the other universe, maybe 52. I don't even,
with an IQ above room temperature could understand that what I'm talking about here is not simply, well, there were more good black people than good white people, so I didn't like it. It was talking about the fact that there were every other white person, every single white person in this movie was portrayed as evil. Every living white person in this movie was portrayed as an evil piece of garbage, except for Batman and Alfred.
Bro, the main character is white.
That's what the statement's talking about. That's what I'm trying to get across, is that even though I didn't ruin the movie for me, you can't get away from that agenda in Hollywood right now. That's obvious. We all understand and know that.
So let me get this right. The vast majority of the roles in this film went to white people, and the few roles that actually went to black people didn't make black people look bad.
I hope that this is not getting into spoilers, because I have not seen the movie, and she's spitting right now. Like, you know how every time a bad person is played in a movie, he dies first. So like he's like, he likes. I'm pretty sure he's into that old school stuff. Like when the black person dies first, or the black guy is doing something bad, and he gets clapped up or something. Like, he definitely into the old school.
And that's why Kinnell has an issue? So said another way, he'd prefer black actors be the bad guys. That's really interesting because on the one hand, you have white guys in Hollywood complaining about black people getting all of the roles, but now you have people like Kinnell upset because white people are getting all the roles. I am so confused. But apparently, I don't have an IQ above lukewarm.
Calls for me to be canceled. I cannot wait to see what Twitter thinks about this. Metaverse says, hey, at YouTube, how is it you say you're against bigotry, hatred, etc. whenever you...
Whoa, why he sounds so like... he sounds so mad.
a lot of obvious bigots like this to run around and say whatever absolute fake nonsense they want on your platform.
Clearly, Kinnell doesn't see the issue here. So let me see if I can break it down in my humble opinion, of course. As far as I see it,
I'm getting used to her. I actually want to hear what she's going to say. Adriani Lawrence and her Twitter.
Kinnell's comments are cloaked in racist rhetoric, and this is why. As Kinnell admitted, there were white actors playing good guys.
That's what I'm saying. Batman and Alfred are the main characters. Like, dude, like, relax. Like, if there's apparently every single other white person's a villain or whatever, like...
Film Batman. But that's not good enough for Kinnell. Black actors have to play bad guys in order for him to enjoy the film. Black people should be portrayed as bad. He notices when they're portrayed as good, and that disturbs him. So this disdain for not having black actors play bad people speaks to really how Kinnell sees black people. And Kinnell basically is begging for this kind of racist type of typecasting that we saw back in the day, where the criminal was generally black 99% of the time. And that really just serves stereotypes that label black people as bad. And it's interesting because, of course, back in the day, 99% of superheroes were white. And I'm sure Kinnell was not complaining about that.
Bruh,
or the.
You know how I felt like... this is going to get very, like, deep. But, bruh, do you know how I felt being, like, a black person? And, like, all you see is, like, your favorite superhero is white. Like, you're not white, bro. You're black, and you don't understand. As a kid, you're not gonna understand these things, bro. You just see, like, oh my gosh, white this, white that, white that. Like, bro, y'all need to chill. Like, I'm so glad we got the. Oh my gosh, what is that movie with the 9 rings? I'm so glad that movie came out. That was awesome. Shang-Chi, bro. Shang-Chi. The Asian superhero. And then we got, as far as black people, we got, recently Spider-Verse animated. That's perfectly fine. Animated doesn't really matter. It's something. His dad's a black cop. It's cool. You know, the dad doing this and that, spray paint, all that, bro. Like, bruh. We're seeing more and more of our people. But that doesn't make us any better than any other race. That's the whole point is that we're all equally getting a share of our greatness, of our ancestry, just who we are, ethnicity. Like, bro, like dude, we're all equal. That's how it should be. That's all that matters, all right? And I want to see more heroes out there. We got Shang-Chi. We got Spider-Man, Caucasian, you know. We got we need to see more other races, you know. We got the Indian. We got Hispanic. We got, if I didn't call your race, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, hopefully your race gets in there. Like we all need to everything. We need everything.
Vast majority of superheroes now in films are still white, or they at least pass the brown paper bag test. Yet Kinnell has no complaints.
Even Netflix, bro. Netflix is wild with, like, the teen movies. Is pure one
only has
type thing. Like, maybe there's one black person, 2 black person. They try to make them like a side character, but it's a start. Like, it's getting somewhere, right?
Complaints when it is the bad guys who aren't black. Yeah, I think I know who this guy is. It's good. You know what? He's also out here serving up dog whistles like identity politics just to justify his trash take. No. But what do you think? Do you think
This
that
is weird,
Kennel's
but
take
her
is
teeth are really white.
problematic? You hit me up in the comments. Also, hit that like and follow button. And thanks for watching.
Zoe Kravitz is Catwoman. I didn't know how I'd think about her. I really
So
didn't.
that'll be
I'm not
all
a
for the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. King JWIGGS out.
I was in a club, they see me in a pub anyway. She saw me like a beacon, brighter than a light.